Hi, today I'm going to be making some skulls for Skyll Sunday and the Friendship Express. I end up making two. Now, this first mix that I made had far too much water because I ran out of powder. I add some red water-based pigment to it because I want the skull to be red. And I pour it anyway because I have nothing to lose by pouring this. I'm just going to leave it a very long time in the mould to try and get it to dry.
I am going to just go around, check for any bubbles, try and remove them, but to be honest, this aquacast is so runny that there is no chance that no bubbles are going to form. And we will see how long it takes that to cure. Because I have a feeling it's going to be days. I haven't filled it all the way to the top because you can see it's very jaggedy. So it's a hand cut mould, which means it's probably not supposed to be filled all the way to the top, and with aquacast you definitely don't want to dome things. Okay, now he is still damp, so what I'm actually going to do is use my heat gun on him and hope that I clear a lot of that up. You know what, actually, I'm going to try putting it in the G3 and see if that works. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to redo this. So I'm going to make the skull again, and I'm going to use purple and black colourant, and I'm going to use Racing 100. Now this is a 2.5 to 1.5 mix. So I'm just going to pour it out and then mix it up, and then I'll come back to you. And then I'm going to put 3 drops of black in, maybe 6 drops of the purple. And then I'm going to give it a little bit of a mix, and then I'm going to pour it in here. Now just to give it a bit of a bump because I want to try and get any bubbles out, press around the top of his head, trying to make sure any bubbles that are there come up, because he's got a very detailed face and chin. I will see you in half an hour.
Probably have to sand a lot of that down. Oh, he is hard to demould. Oh, he is awesome. He is awesome. I am so happy with him. Now, the one I made before, where I didn't have the mix right, and I put the water in first and I didn't realise I didn't have enough of the powder. This is him, and he has been drying for 10 days. And no, not 10 days, probably 6 days, and he's still damp. Okay, and I've put him in the G3 for about 4 hours. He's still damp, but yes, I will paint these. When I'm ready to paint them, I will come back and see you soon. I need to wait for this to dry a bit more. I absolutely adore the marbling on this one. Now I'm going to seal them because they've been drying for a few days. I haven't sanded the bottom yet, so I'm not going to seal that. But I don't want this to be glossy, so I have matte Mod Podge I'm going to use with this one. Now this was the one that I made with the correct ratio on it, and this did take half an hour to dry. once I've sealed these, I'm going to leave them overnight to dry. And now it's dry. And this one is a lot lighter than this one. The weight difference is unbelievable. I will get some scales so I can show you, but I'll do that in the morning once this is all dry. I'm sealing them for 2 reasons. One, because I do want to paint them a bit, and it makes it slightly more forgiving with being able to take stuff off if you seal them first, but also just because it brings the colour out more. When I say paint, I'm not actually painting the entire thing. So otherwise you go, why does it matter? I'm going to paint everything, you don't need the colour to come out. But I'm not painting absolutely everything. I have an idea of a plan, but I'm not fully set on it yet. I shall leave that, and I shall see you in the morning. Or the shake of a lamb's tail. So this one, as you can see, is 0.19 kilograms. And this one is 287. And they're exactly the same mould. It's just make sure you pour the right, or you mix the right consistency. That's all I can say. And excuse the really messy desk behind. I'm going to take this and I'm going to paint the skull. I've just realised the light isn't on. Hang on. Oh, that makes life easier, doesn't it? And I will speed you up through this, I promise. Because I am going to go very, very carefully on this. Because I put the Mod Podge down yesterday, when I do make a little bit of a mistake, I am able to very quickly use some alcohol on a mini brush to just go over and remove it. If I hadn't put the Mod Podge on, if it's down, that's it, it's staying there. Nothing is going to get that off. And luckily for me with this one, because it's black and purple, or it kind of more looks like grey marl, if I do go a little bit over and I can't get it off with this silver pen, it kind of just looks a little bit like the marbling, so it's not too bad. So you've gone over again. So annoying. What am I doing? Okay, I need to concentrate a bit more. See, talking and doing don't work for me. I'm still going to try it though, because I think it sounds so much better when you have the real voice, as opposed. For me, it sounds a lot better when you have the real voice rather than a voiceover, because I think I just sound so stilted on a voiceover. Although I probably sound really stilted now too, so I'm not sure it's that much of an improvement. I am going to very gently just be careful on this one, because I don't want to go onto the hair. Oops. I think that I want to colour in his bandana purple, but I'm going to start at the back just in case I really hate it and then I can cover it up. I do not want to do this on the front just in case at the moment. Oh, I actually think I quite like that. Right, so then this lighter purple, hopefully it's lighter. It looks lighter, but it's not. But this will just give it some movement so it doesn't look like one solid dark colour. I think. Oh, I'm going to regret this. I am so going to regret this. I'm going to go round this. Oh, I should say that this video is part of the Skyll Sunday collaboration hosted by the lovely Lula from Nerd Goblin Art. It's the last Sunday of every month. With this one, I was going to do acrylic paints, but while I was digging them all out, I found these paints that I got a long time ago. And what I decided I wanted to do with this has completely changed. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going with it, but let's have a go. I think I'm going to start with the silver. Yeah, I always forget to say, my name is Bex, by the way. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my subscribers. You are truly wonderful. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so. It doesn't cost you anything and it does help my channel to grow. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Any comments are welcome. Well, not any comments. Most comments. Most comments are welcome. If you say anything horrible, I will just block you. Although, to be fair, nobody has done that yet. Now, I am not going to put 2 coats of this on because I do like the fact that the red is showing through this. I think it gives it a really nice colour, because otherwise it would kind of be a flat white, which I don't want. I'm going to make this bit hair because I really don't think this bit here is skull, and I think a bit much to make it all the feather. So let's see how that goes. trust the process. My daughter says trust the process. Right. So that white is okay. This white is not. I will need to put some more, do a double coat on these. Okay, be back when I'm done. Where I've messed it up a little bit and I've gone over where I shouldn't. So can you see here? There's some bronze there and that should be silver. I'm going to go over and do some touch-ups. I'm going to speed you through this, but I just wanted to tell you what I was doing. What I want to try and do is create some definition. So I'm hoping that we'll say just drawing very thin line. So we're now going to paint some of the baubles. Until I started doing these videos, I always thought I talked way too much. And then I suddenly realised I do talk a lot, but I don't talk a lot when I'm by myself doing stuff, because when I'm by myself doing stuff, I am generally concentrating quite a lot. And when I'm concentrating, I have a lot of thoughts going around in my head. Very few of them appear to come out of my mouth. And I'm hoping, as my videos go on, that I will get better at talking in them and not sound quite so dull. Because I'm not dull. Well, I don't think I am. I think I have a decent sense of humour. Does not appear to come out in these videos at all. So I'm going to have to brush up on that. So these are my two very different skulls. So there are some touch-ups that I need to do. I will do that afterwards, but I am very happy with those. Let me know what you would do differently. Thank you and goodbye.